This is Nicaragua, the second poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere. The people here have known little other than poverty and hardship for generations. A charismatic revolution in the 1970s seems to have had little effect on the plight of those in need. Here in the north of the country, families living above the village of San Jacinto on the side of the volcano have a 2-hour ride each way every day of their lives just to fetch fresh water. And here, this new town rising out of the savannah is home to a community of displaced farm workers, driven from their lands in the mountains when the bottom crashed out of the coffee market. Maxima Castillo and her 2 young sons were among tens of thousands who marched on the government in Managua. The journey took them a full year. They camped at the roadside as they went and lived on the generosity of strangers. Then, even after they were granted access to the land at La Palmerita, their troubles were not over. There was no money to build houses until complex land right issues were resolved. They were forced to live under plastic sheeting for 6 years until these basic homes were built in 2007. 10 years ago, life in much of the country took a sharp turn for the worse. The Caribbean coast may seem tranquil today, but picture this flat foreshore under the onslaught of 160-mile-an-hour winds and a raging sea. Hurricane Mitch shredded homes and other buildings. The average annual rainfall landed in a matter of days. The resulting floods devastated communities. Thousands of people died, many thousands more lost everything, crops and livelihoods washed away, even the soil on which the country's built. And what a soil it is. I'm standing on the foundations of houses that were occupied within the last 10 years. But this is now a field of boiling mud, just meters away from the nearest habitation. And nobody knows quite where or when the next vents will open up. But the very volatility of this country could in fact hold the key to its future success. Multinational companies have started to tap the energy that lies underground. They're drilling close to the Earth's core, using the harnessed steam to power turbines.
This is a project for the benefit of the country of Nicaragua, the people of Nicaragua. And the potential for the whole system here in San Jacinto is about 200 megawatts, almost half of what Nicaragua needs.
And that is just the start. The company believes there's enough capacity in geothermal for Nicaragua to become free from fossil fuels for its electricity needs. And while most of the world is occupied with worry about finding and protecting oil reserves, Nicaragua is looking forward to becoming a net exporter of green energy to the rest of Central America and perhaps even further afield. But will this new industry and the rapid growth in ecotourism here be enough to finally lift the people out of poverty? Or will they once again be overlooked?